Buenos tardes. Is it Buenos tardes? Buenos noches. I don't really know anymore, but yes, ladies. So anyway, I want to apologize for last night. I missed y'all. You know, we did an impromptu thing. So in the house where I am, first of all, welcome to mi canal. All the new people, all the personas nuevas, all the nuevas personas, bienvenidos to mi canal, to mi canal, to my channel. Anyway, I don't even need to be trying to speak no Spanish because I ain't really into it right now. I ain't really into the Spanish right now. So I'm going to leave that alone and let's get on with this video. So first of all, I want to apologize to everyone because I was not on last night at 7 p.m. Hope you're reading the little community page where I said why. There is a student here. He is 18 years old. His name is Noah, and she is from Oklahoma. He's a brother, a young boy, and he's a wonderful student in this house in Jarabacoa. He's part of Ambi Gonzalez Life on Island Spanish Immersion Program, the same one I was in. So he's in the room I was in, and I'm in another room with my daughter. And we had a great time last night. Marlene was like, listen, we're going to go out. We got to do something. So we all got up and we went to, actually, we drove around a bit. We drove around. We just looked at beautiful homes in Jarabacoa. We just looked, we went to resorts. We went to resorts just to look at them. We didn't like go in a resort. We didn't like stay in a resort. We didn't even eat in a resort. We just looked at the resorts because a lot of the resorts in Jarabacoa are sitting alongside the rivers, El Rio. So it was really nice. And then we went to a place called Cafe Fresco, and it is in Jarabacoa. It's a cute little cafe. So let me tell you a little bit about the difference, like Jarabacoa. Jarabacoa is definitely, the complexion of the people is definitely of a lighter hue. But I will say this: I always say I'm theming and naming Jarabacoa the city with class. Like the people here got class. I think nobody stares at you. They treat you very well. Customer service is amazing. Everything's with a smile. Like I love that. I mean, not to say the other ones are different, like Puerto Plata is not with a smile or with class, but it's just a different kind of energy here, and I like it. At the same time, I would call this what they call a bedroom community, a sleepy town. Like by 9 o'clock, ain't nothing going on in this town, so it's definitely one of those chill modes. But anyway, we had a good time. We went to this place called Cafe Fresco, and that's another thing. The food is what one considers kind of expensive in Jarabacoa, and it doesn't taste that great. It's not like tasty. I think certain people don't like a lot of flavor in their food, so y'all could read between the lines on that one. And like you wind up paying. So I had last night a sandwich vegetariano, which is a vegetarian sandwich, except for I say sin queso, which is no cheese. So basically, I have vegetables on a goddamn baguette, and then my daughter had a pasta dish, frappe, and I had water. That came up to 1,100. Let's say 1,100 pesos. Let's just say that. 1,185 pesos. So that is roughly about, I'm gonna say $21. Now that might be not a lot to you, but here, $21 for two people. $21 for two people, that's a lot. That's a whole lot. Especially I got a sandwich with some vegetables on it and a bottle of water. So I just want to give you the idea. And my daughter had a pasta dish, and that was it. I mean, and and so let me give you another idea. So let's say now we go to a El Restaurante Criollo. Criollo means the real deal. It means or comida casera, which is like home style food. You know, it's like little kind of what we call like takeout in a sense. Or you walk in. Sometimes they have little. You can have seats in a lot of them, but the food is like your mama done made that food, honey. There's some black woman in the kitchen, and it's, you know what I'm saying. They working it out. You can buy a whole meal. We talking about arroz con habichuelas y vegetales y ensalada y botella de agua de botella, you know, bottle of water for myself, my daughter, and let's say Marlene, and you could walk out with under 500 pesos. under $10, you could really feed three people, and you ain't looking for no more food because you good. You can have papa fritas, which is French fries, or you could have plantanos fritas. I'm talking about so much on that dang plate, and you'd be like, yes. So if I eat out, I like the flavor is there as well. It's called Criollo, so it's great. It's the real deal. It's like I love those places. But anyway, but sometimes it's not about the food. Okay, for me, it's always about the food, but it's not about the food. It's about the company. And I had a great time. We had a great time, and it was fun. It was me, Noah, my daughter, and Marlene, and it was so much fun. So when I got, I was like, oh my God, it's like 8 o'clock. I was supposed to do the thing. So Monday, so we're gonna change. We're not gonna do Friday. That's not realistic. Friday, people like to go out and do things in summertime. It's Leo season too. I'll do a video on Leo season tomorrow. It's Leo season, so it's not realistic to me to do that on Friday. So we're gonna do the manifesting our trip to Ghana on Monday at 7 p.m. and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Lunes at siete. I forgot what you say. Ahora maybe, or hora, and then Wednesday, miércoles. So Monday and Wednesday, 7 p.m. Only 2 days a week. We'll do the manifestation classes. Let's get the housekeeping out the way. So yeah, y'all, that's what time it is with that. So, entonces, I had a good time. It was great. We had fun. It was memories. My daughter's leaving tomorrow, y'all. So, I had to kick it with my daughter. And I know, thank you, y'all, for understanding. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, I liked it. It was good. Another thing is, though, what I realized is, I said something here because it made me think about it. And it made me think about my life, like even 6 months prior to today. And the title of this video is Your Dream is Already a Reality. Do you understand? Like, I mean, I know you've heard this, but I need you to hear this tonight in a way that maybe you haven't heard it before. Your dream is already a reality. That's what we don't realize. You already thought about it. It's already done. Now, how do you get to it? When I did today, my daughter's been helping me. She's like, Mom, you get your Instagram together. You got to get your Instagram together because y'all tell me too. You got to get your Instagram together. Do your Instagram. So I was like, you know what? I got an Instagram. I'm gonna get it together. So we redid it, changed the picture, changed the bio, made it look more fancy and catchy. And right now I'm in the process of taking down all of the old pictures and truly dedicating my Instagram channel or my Instagram to traveling. So now it says Lisa Marie, Rosa underscore Negra. If you want to go to my YouTube channel, Rosa underscore Negra travel vlogger. So it's just Rosa underscore Negra. Rosa Negra, travel vlogger. And I thought to myself, travel vlogger? Like, oh my God, am I like a travel vlogger? But actually I am. But y'all, I was in a place that I couldn't see it. I couldn't see nothing. I thought that I had to stay doing exactly the same thing that I've been doing, even though it didn't make my heart sing. And I think there's a lot of you right now that you're doing stuff that is not making your heart sing. But you doing it because either it's paying the bills or it's paying the rent or it's putting your children through school or it's getting you to from point A to point B, but you ain't happy getting there. You ain't happy at point A, you ain't happy where you're starting, and you ain't happy where you're ending up, and you're not even happy in between. And I was like, wow, how did I remember how sad I was and I didn't know what else I could do. Nothing came to me. How can we create a reality? If our dreams are already a reality, why can't we see it? Because most of us won't go further, we won't look deeper, we won't allow, and we won't take a step in the direction of fear, in the direction of discomfort. I think about it all the time. If our dreams is already a reality, why are most of us not living the reality? And a lot of us are only, and some of us ain't even, because we're not allowing ourselves to dream. That's what I was saying about the Ghana trip, and I'm so glad that somebody admitted. So I say, oh, here, click on this link, go to it. I want you to be in Ghana. It's a week. It's going to be a luxury spa. And you click on it, and you like it. You go down to the bottom, and it tells you the price, and you be like, well, that's not for me. Well, that could never happen. Those are the directions. I thought about it yesterday. I said, how did I get here today in the DR? Right now, today, I'm not only in the DR, I'm in Harabacoa with my house mother, in a sense, that I was with in April. How did I start deciding that I wanted to travel and that it was actually possible? because I did something. You know how people always say, invest, 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 invest in yourself. The greatest investment for me, and the creator, the divine, you knew it all the time. In a sense, I knew it. I was following the happy vibes. Remember, I was like, we're not doing sad. Sad is not going to happen. We're not staying in the broken place. Because the broken place, that's exactly where I stayed, broken. It was the moment that I realized that I said, we're gonna laugh more, we're gonna get happy. And let me tell y'all people was falling off. They wasn't happy with the happy Lisa. They was thought I was crazy. Come on now. Like I would talk about healing and talk about sadness and talk about hurt. And that's okay, because I know that's what I talk about. And we broken, so we was trying to do the broken thing. I was like, I'm not doing the broken thing no more. I want to do the happy thing. And when I got happy and decided that's all I wanted to be, it's like following your bliss. That happiness made me hear better, made me see better, made me think better. And I started thinking to myself, well, wait a second. I heard spirit in another way. And I didn't question spirit. I was like, okay, spirit, Spanish, okay, let's do it. I wound up learning the Spanish, or at least being interested, and I followed my bliss. I invested. I didn't know how. When I went on Life on Island, and I saw it's more expensive now though, but I saw it was 2 weeks for $757. I didn't have $757. That sure did not include the plane fare to go to the DR. I was nervous and all that, but I just was. But my intrigue was more valuable. My intrigue, the interest in it, the desire was. It was more of an interest. It was way more valuable than my fear, and that changed me. That was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it. And one thing led to another, to the point that now I want to travel really for the rest of my life and bring you all with me. I'm trying to tell you that if I was scared, if I went and clicked on that dang thing and I looked at that price and just clicked off, if I didn't see that little button that says email me before you purchase, well, I would have only could have emailed you before I purchased, because I ain't had no purchase money. But I clicked the little thing to her. I was like, well, let's go down and do it. Well, and let me email her. And once I talked to her, she was like, okay, so you ready? So all you got to do is buy your ticket to the Dominican Republic and then pay for your class. I was like, okay. So I looked on and I saw and I was like, wait a second. It was not, the price wasn't as expensive as I thought it was. I was like, well, let me look at my account. You know what? I got that. I'm going to actually do it. Now, mind you, I still did not have the money for the actual class. I bought a ticket not even knowing if I could actually be a part of the program. Now, that's saying something. And after a while, she was like, don't worry, I know you got it. Once I bought the ticket, she believed. She believed, and Ambi believed. Amber Gonzalez believed, because I bought the ticket, that obviously I was going to take the class. She's like, okay, here's the link. You can do it in 3 payments. You can do it in 1 payment. I didn't really have it. She don't even notice. I didn't have no $750. All I had was the whatever, 300 and something for the ticket. But I bought the ticket now. Now we rolling. Now we rolling. So I have faith. I'm by myself. I got a lot of time to think. I'm holding on to that law of attraction. I'm thinking only happy thoughts. Y'all know it. I'm constantly laughing. I'm showing your outfits of the day. I'm fasting in between. I'm getting my life. I'm going to poetry clubs. I do new things. Another thing, remember y'all saw me. I was like, I'm going to go to this Black Love sipping paint. I ain't no man. But I went anyway, and people was coupled up, and they was looking at me weird, because I was like an outsider. But I went, and I wanted to go. I went, and I got back in that Uber and went back home. I went with Journey. We wound up going to this poetry club. I was like, yes, poetry club. I mean, I was doing my best. Then I met my friend Shannon Braxton, and we started kicking it hard and doing. I was wanting to live, and I was going to live where I was. So I was ready. I built the vibration up enough to believe, and I was kept going. And eventually, like I said, everything fell into place, and I wound up being here. And then wait, is God good? Is the divine good? Is God is good? Is spirit and the ancestors good? So I meet this woman who falls in love with me. She wants me to stay forever, and I can't do that. And y'all all know that, but who fell in love with me, to the point that I can see her for the rest of my life. As long as me and her alive, she's going to be my friend. Y'all don't even know, like, y'all be stopping. Why y'all stopping and click? Why are you stopping at the price? Some of y'all won't even go to the website, and you want to go. I'm not even just talking about the trip to Ghana. I'm talking about, you want to go somewhere. You won't even look at the website. You going to click off when you see the price. You going to count yourself out before you even started. before you even know how good the divine is and the miracles that could happen. You gotta think about that. How many of you do that? Oh my God, I'm loving this thing about Ghana. It's, oh my God, it's lit. Or you do this other thing. That's too much money for 1 week. You not worth that much money for a week. You worth that money for a day, let alone a week. We talk about the money spent on you. How many of us, how are we playing ourselves short and not spending money on ourselves? Like that's how I just want to tell you, this is my reason. This is how I went and wound up purchasing the 2 week intensive, I'm gonna say the 2 week Spanish immersion program, because all I said was, I'm talking about 757. I'm not worth 757. Like I had to I had to pump myself up. I'm worth 757. Like I'm about to do this. Okay, this is gonna happen. And it was. I think it was a week before I actually was leaving. I got the money. I can't even explain. Like I'm just because I'm sitting here. So right now, I just make sure I'm monetizing my videos on YouTube. I change my page on YouTube. Pretty pictures. I'm redoing my whole Instagram and only putting beautiful pictures from my travels. I'm ready. Tomorrow I'm gonna sit and all my donors. Lulu, I know that's part. Lulu, you sent me a donation that blew my mind today, and I want to thank you, Queen. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go through all of the people that send me donations through PayPal, and I'm gonna make sure I acknowledge you. Tomorrow I'm gonna go through all the people that I didn't acknowledge yet on Patreon. I do my best to acknowledge each person that donates. I'm gonna sit down and make sure I do that. I'm sitting here monetizing my videos because it's important. As content creators, as anything, you don't have to be a content creator. Anybody that's doing something for yourself, especially those entrepreneurs that's building your business, you have to take time to do the so-called paperwork. You have to do it. And instead of me be like, oh my God, I hate this, I be like, you know what, this is gonna make things better. I'm gonna receive more. I'm actively participating in this thing called life. I'm not sitting at the sidelines waiting for somebody to say, it's your turn. It's my turn now. It's my turn now, and it's your turn now too. And I just want to say, so I'm sitting here. It's amazing. I've been had the Patreon account, been had it, doing nothing with it, been had the Instagram, doing nothing with it. It's just like it's deep, and you are like, I want to know, y'all got personalities. People would love you. People would love you wherever you go. People are waiting to meet you. People are waiting to adopt you. People are waiting to help you, to offer you places to live. People are waiting to feed you. People are waiting to love on you. I mean, this is real. Like, I could say that. I'm a travel vlogger. Like, what? Like, what? Is that true? Like, and I love it. And I feel like I'm bringing something to the table, and I'm bringing my same realness and my same healing ability. I'm bringing it through travel. And I love it. I wake up to me like a new person. I'm happier than I've been in a long time. But I took the chance. And even this, I'll be like, oh my gosh, you came, it's a man, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But do I not? I love when somebody said, a couple of you said, only a few. It was like, girl, don't hate too bad on Jesus or hate too bad on that. You was giggling like a little girl. I sure was. Every day was fun. We was ride with us, playing our, Dominican music, Dominican yoga. We was out and about. We were traveling Samaná, Santo Domingo, Santiago, different rivers, countrysides, da 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 da. We were out every day doing something. That was I will never forget it because it's a part of the journey. It's a part of my experience as a traveler. And I love it. And I'm finally getting that. I'm finally getting that it's all good. But I'm also finally getting that when it's time to move forward, guess what you do? You move forward. Y'all need to get on that Ghana trip. Y'all need to get on that website. You need to look at it, visualize it, and see it. Stop looking at a price. You do that to yourself. I don't care if you want something that's $1 million. If you had the $1 million, would the $1 million then be a big deal? But your mind can't think to yourself, you do have the $1 million. You have $1 million idea that's going to make it happen. And I'm so thankful that the dream is already a reality. All of this, like I said, sometimes I go, oh my God, I couldn't have dreamt of this or beyond my dream. And Spirit, He's saying, no, it is your dream. Remember when you did this? And remember when you did that? Remember when you was looking at that movie? Remember when you said that, when you watched that? Remember when you read that book? And remember all that time you did the travel abroad and you went to the library for free because you didn't have no money, but you the queen of, you the master of manifestation, Lisa Marie. You do it on the talk about a string, a shoestring budget. Talk about a floor string budget. You do it on no budget. You be like, you know what? I got thoughts. Okay, that's what I got. I got a mind, and it works, and I can see, and I can fantasize, and I can put feelings into it because I'm a Leo. Leo season. Leo season. Let's manifest. I'm ready. I mean, scared and all that. Like I'm feeling scared. Like that release was so amazing. And I want to thank you on that video. Like, I'm so glad you felt it. It was real. It was crying time. And it was such a good cry that today I woke up and I was lit again. I was feeling the spirit, and I'm feeling the spirit now. And I'm feeling the spirit for you. We got this. The love, the support. We got you, Lisa Marie. You got this. Keep going. Keep going. That's what y'all telling me because it's in you and I see it. And I just want you to know that. I'm going with the flow. Like it is, it's time to move on. I think that's going to be the hardest part about traveling and meeting people is that you're going to fall in love with people and they're going to fall in love with you. But you know what? You foster those relationships. You honor those relationships. You respect those relationships because you will come back around to be a part of those relationships again. And I never knew that. And I love that. You have so many gifts to give, and people will never ever see it. I mean, the gift of you doing something. So, do you see what I'm saying? You might want to be part of a Spanish immersion program. Do it. It's more than what you think. Look, don't you? Isn't it funny that the whole idea was I was on that Spanish. I was like going to the library every day because I ain't had nothing but time. I was ready. I was practicing and this and that. Now, y'all. I'll be like, you know what? I know y'all gonna think I'm gonna say this. You're gonna be like, that girl is wild. Let me tell you, now when I'm in the DR, like, and they speak Spanish and I don't, I'll be like, look, they got their language, I got mine. Okay, we doing good right here. They can exchange, we exchanging. Like, just as much as I listen to their language and go, hey, that's cool, they're listening to mine. What I discovered being in the DR and speaking English, because like I said, if I once I get to hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? That's about where I could go. That's as deep as I'm going with them. After a while, they talk to you. They realize you can't talk. Okay, now what you do? You pick out the Google Translate. That's not really me. What I do is talk English, and they try to talk English too. And I don't have a problem with it. I never knew how much this language is just as valuable as the language that you want to learn. And I know that people are sitting here going, no, don't tell them that. Don't tell them their language is valuable. Make them learn people's language. They don't mind. Oh, yeah, people say, but they love when you try to speak the language. But they also love when you speak yours. Did anybody ever tell you that? They love it. They look. I don't play games with them. Like I don't play that game. Like I know I don't know the language, so I don't. I don't just. And they not like people like they feel disrespect. They don't feel disrespected. They feel like they love it because they got some English words that they really wanted to use, and they had nobody to use it with, and you came along and they love it. They love it. I am amazed at how much speaking English is cool too. It's kind of cool. Like, oh, you speak English? Okay. Oh, I want to speak English. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because they already know you're a foreigner. So, like I said, you don't have to front like you're not one. Like, I'm just saying, and maybe it's wrong to y'all. Maybe it's wrong to people. I'm just giving you another perspective. You have a language, and it's valuable. And you're Black American, so you probably speak English. And some of you are Black American, and you might speak other languages. Your own language is valuable, and I don't want you to be scared. I don't want you not to travel somewhere because you feel like I need to learn the language before I go. You got a language, and they like it, and they want to know it. I'm myself here. Yeah, girl. Why? Yeah, I'm me, and it is so easy being me. It's so hard being anything else, and people appreciate you. Like I think that's the greatest gift that I've gotten in the DR that I learned that people are have no every time they be like, okay, bye bye, like it's just too good, bye bye. They be trying to hold it, like I'll be trying to hold. I'll be like, yeah, okay, and then I correct them too. They love it. Oh yeah, okay, perfecto, si, excelente. I sure do. Every time they get a word, they be trying to pronounce it. Look, maybe I'm here to teach you that. Maybe I'm here to give what I have. So it's not the same. Like I have to admit to y'all, like the Spanish thing, maybe I'll learn it, maybe I won't. It's not the thrill of my life anymore because what I realize is spirit is so god dang amazing that it will put you on a path that you think that's the destination, that's what I'm supposed to get, and they go nah. I was just trying to get you over there, okay? I was just trying to get you over there. I wasn't trying to do nothing else. This youngster, he been studying Spanish, the new student here for a long time. His Spanish is amazing. He's only 18. His Spanish is so good. I'm like loving it. And he'd be like teaching me things. I'd be like, honey, just tell the man what I want. Okay, could you just tell the man what I want? It make it real easy, and they just love it. They be like talking to him because they really don't have time for you, especially when you go out to eat. They be like sitting there and be like, any minute now, she gonna get it out of what she want. You do it. Like, I don't have a problem anymore. I don't have a problem. And yes, maybe I'll learn the language and I'll learn it well. I would think I would. I wouldn't want to live in a Spanish speaking country and not know it. At the same time, when I thought about what is your main focus, why are you in Latin America? And I thought about Henry Louis Gates, a professor of Harvard who did the series of Blacks in Latin America. He has interpreters, some of the greatest interviewers that go around the world to give you some great stories have interpreters. Do I need to learn every language in order for me to get the information and bring it to you? I don't. Do you understand? Some of you are stopping your dreams because you're almost making excuses. Well, I can't do that thing because I don't know that language. Excuses. Interpreters, that's why they go to school to be translators and interpreters. You're supposed to pay them to interpret for you. We think we have to be everything to have our dreams. We think we have to be every aspect of what we think our dream will entail in order for us to have it. And the universe is going, but I don't put the doctor. You ain't got to be, everybody ain't got to be a doctor. I got a lawyer over there. You pay him. I got this. And you know what? People would love to translate for you because they want to be a part of what you're doing because what you're doing is so important. Muy importante. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you amazed how much you understand anyway, because you know what they're saying, because you feel what they're saying, and you. I'm just trying to give you another perspective. If I'm a travel vlogger and I give you the same thing, I do. I almost kind of can't stand in there like you watch a travel vlog like a language, like how to learn language. Don't everybody give you the same tips? You know, blend in with the people, learn the language, wear what they wear. Don't do that. I'm gonna tell you, don't do that. They already know you foreign. Just be you. And an exchange, have an exchange, a cultural exchange. Don't be rude, don't be insulting. Have a cultural exchange. I have more conversations because I spoke English than anything else. People look at you, they're intrigued. Do you understand the way you look at somebody else speaking a language is the same way those same people are looking at you? They're sitting there going, oh my God, they're speaking English. I wonder what they're saying. I would love to know that word. And you sitting there trying to not teach them. Oh no, the travel vloggers say, no. You know, they said, I love it, it's okay. I came to your country to learn your language, so don't speak English to me. I have no problem. Be like, well, what you want to learn? What you want to know? Let me help you. And they be so thoughtful and so kind, and so they love it. I love it, even if they can't speak a word. Once they realize that I'm American, even I try to be quiet, but I got like mannerisms that very much American. You know, I got clothes that's very much American, you know. They be like, bye-bye, or hello, or thank you. Like, they be getting it out. I'll be like, yes, work that language, work it. I'll be like, go ahead. That's right. They love it. I'm just trying to tell y'all, you are perfectly made. You don't have to wait for your dreams. You don't have to put them on the shelf. You don't have to, matter of fact, dust them bad boys off and go out in that world and don't worry about knowing the language right now. You can learn it when you get there. You may never learn it. You may learn it better than the people that speak it. Whatever way it's going to go, don't let something like that stop you from seeing the world. I would not advise that. I would not advise. I would advise that you go out there and be all of your magnificent self and watch people be like, I want a piece of your magnificent self. I'm really digging your magnificent self. I like you because you're you. And you'd be like, oh, you do? Well, that's all I can be, child. Let's do this together. So wonderful. This woman here fell in love with me. She just fell in love with my Spanish. My Spanish is not good. It's not good at all. She fell in love with me. Do you understand? The me that got invited back and is going to keep getting invited back is the me that I am now. She's fell in love with my spirit. They can feel your spirit. Stop putting your dreams on hold because you made up some way or excuses of why you can't have what you want because you don't know the language. They are not tripping on your dang. Matter of fact, they like you more. They be like, you know what? You got American dollars. I don't care if you spoke the damn language perfectly. I still know you're American. You think I don't know what I know. There's nothing you can do. I know. Because in the beginning, like I said, they may not know because black is black. You like everybody else in the DR. But then they know after a while. But then you talk your 5 words, and then it just be like, you know what? It's okay. Like it's okay. Like okay. I don't know. I'm just going there. Your dream is already a reality, and you're stopping yourself. So no, I don't have that. Like I hear Spanish now all day. Like it just be like it's nice. I like hearing it, but I don't have like the thrill. Like oh my God, like I should be knowing this. Like because they don't think that I should be knowing it either. They don't put the pressure on me like we put on ourselves. There's nobody going to pressure you to learn the language. You the only one. If you want that pressure, then that's good. Pressure yourself because you want it. Pressure yourself because it turns you on. Learn the language because it's something inside of you. But what is your objective when you go to a country? Mine is to find the African presence within the diaspora and connect the cultural retentions of the people, showing how Africa still exists through the food, the culture, and even the language. Let's get a word right now. The word for banana in the Dominican Republic is guineo. Guineo, reference to Guinea, Guinea, West Africa. The word is an African word because the idea is that bananas come from Africa. Mofongo. If that don't sound like a goddamn African word, what the hell that sound like to y'all? What I'm trying to tell you is it's already in there. It's already there. And that's what I'm studying. The words or the sayings or the things that they say. But I have to correct them too. Like the thing with two, I was like saying, I remember I was saying to like even Jesus, I was like, oh yeah, do they, I said, can they do like basically my texture here, curly texture here, or, you know, we would say 4C and a D. He said, oh, Malo. I said, wait, Malo, like bad? Are you saying bad hair? My hair ain't bad. My hair ain't bad. Like what you saying? He's like, no, that's the way my hair is Malo too. No, your hair ain't Malo. Like, you know, they say words, so you have to kind of be like, wait a second, ooh, like they got issues like we do too. They got the same issues we got. Like, but it's there. You know stuff, you hear stuff, you pick up stuff, and you help them. When I said that's not cool, like that's not cool. That's not cool in the States to say. That's not cool to say about yourself. You might not want to say that. He was like, thank you. Because I was gonna go to the States and compromise some bad hair. Like that ain't cool. Like you helping them. No, Malo. Is that Mal like bad hair? We ain't got no bad hair. What you talking about? Yeah. Yeah, so I think there's teaching moments, and you can always have them, and you can have it right where you are, right where you now. And I just wanted to inspire you to say the reality is already there. And everybody that donated, I want to thank you so much. Please keep donating. Be part of the Patreon. That I didn't know how dope it is. Like we can communicate, put videos up there. It's like a whole nother channel. I love it. You can go come in at any level at this point. Please donate. PayPal, Lulu. I love you for that. And everybody else that donates, I love you. Please continue Cash App. If you want that, you can do that as well. Y'all, you are perfect. Like, you are right on. Like, if I waited for the language to go somewhere, I'd be in trouble. I'd be silly. Do you know how good the divine is? The divine's going to put people, why when I first came, divine knew she need these interviews for her travel abroad program with these people in Samaná, with these people in Santo Domingo, with these people in Santiago, with these people in Puerto Plata. So they give me a brother who not only speaks Spanish, but speaks English too. Did you think that wasn't my gift? Did the universe say, we don't need you to be learning. We need you to get the answers right now because you ain't got that much time, sis, in this country. So you need to get it. Do you understand that everything you need really is provided for you? So you sitting there, well, I can't go to Cuba because I don't know the language. Do you really think they don't know you American getting off that goddamn boat? I'm sorry, you ain't getting off the boat. It just feel like you're getting off a boat, okay? You getting off the plane, they already know. So right now, guess what? A lot of them know English. And they would love to talk to you. They would love. Listen, I'll tell you, most of the tour guides here, which most of them are black too, they all know English. Why they gonna learn your language? They didn't sit there and say, "Oh my God!" They sat there. They were smart. They said, "You know what? I want to make this money." And since we got thousands of Americans coming here every year, I'm going to learn English so that I can talk to them. And some of them learn the language by teaching right on the street. I talked to tour guides. I said, where did you learn English? Or some of them just volunteered. I learned it from doing this, from talking to tourists every single day. Come on, y'all. You got a valuable language. You know, it's amazing this whole idea of like, I hate the country. Like, I'm telling you, I'm not leaving the States because I hate the States. I'm gonna be honest. Or like, I hate the language. It's not our original language, but it's the language that gets some things done. All I'm saying to you is if you're gonna idolize somebody else's stuff, could you idolize yours first or recognize that they idolize what you got? I'm not trying to do that little blue passport. I'm just gonna say that passport is the holy grail right now. It's going to take you a lot of places. Do you know people in some other countries, they don't get to go to the to the website and go online and just purchase a ticket to go. They got to get visas and they got to be approved, and sometimes they can't go to certain countries. Look at us. Your dream is already a reality. Ghana is waiting for you. Come on and do this 1 week with me so we could have a luxury of time in Ghana, and we don't care how much it is because money comes from everywhere. That I know. I know that for sure. So value yourself and value your language. Yeah, it's so funny. I'm like kind of like used to the DR now. So I'm used to when I go in and da 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 da. Like I know how to say my words. Like, look, y'all, I got my nails done. Aren't they beautiful? Look, y'all, my nails is kicking. My real nails, I love them. They're growing. Yes. And he's like, you know what color? Because he didn't know English. I said, rojo. He said, oh, rojo. He said, like it? I said, oh, perfecto, bonita. Listen, the words, I know they love it. They be like, yes, I need to let you know I like it, okay? If I don't like it, I'll let you know that too. It's a beautiful world out here, and you stopping yourself because you think you're missing something, and you ain't missing nothing. All you missing is a good time that you could be having, but you won't because you don't know the language. I'm sorry. So, okay, I'm going to leave that alone. Now, if you want to learn language, you should learn it, have a good time with it, have at it. But do not let that stop you from getting your butt on the plane with your blue passport. All right. Let me see who's on. Hey, Mbalu. Peace and blessings. Hey, Asia. Hey, Angel. Greetings to you, LZ Show. Guess what? I'm watching you from Colombia. What? I'll move like I said I would. Spanish is hard, but not giving up. Go ahead, LZ. LZ, I love you so much, and congratulations. I will meet you in Colombia because I'm going to coming to Cartagena. So LZ, for real, let's meet up. And girl, you got that Spanish. You can do it. Hey, Lucas. Hey, Life. Love blessings to you. Hey, Latoya. Yes, I've been sending you DMs. My other Instagram name is Serenity Wells. Hey, Serenity. I see it all the time. Mwah. Muchas gracias. Hey, Shanice. Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, Beverly. I needed to hear the little bit of this I just heard. Thank you. You're wonderful. You're welcome, Jasmine. Hey, Sanov. Absolutely work it. Yes. Hey, Sadia. Jasmine says, yes. Catherine says, good thinking. Rising to the thinking of a God is perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I use Google Translate. Hey, I mean, it works. I'll tell you, I was in a nail salon today and my daughter wanted to do something. They handed her their cell phone and said, Google Translate with me, baby. They wasn't going to lose that money. They was like, you speak English, we can translate. They love it. Elsie said, now in Colombia, they don't have no English words to use. I love you, so they don't know. Candy says, greetings, looking great, sis. Thank you. You had me pull out of my cacao. You had me pull out my cacao. That cacao butter is everything, huh, Candy? Beverly says, yes, I'm taking myself off the shelf. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Lisa. Hey, Uwe. Beverly says, taking my dreams off. Yes, off the shelf. Yes. Sadia. Sadia is the one that is leading, heading, created the Reclaiming the Queen, the Ghana trip luxury. Sadia is the girl. If you got any questions about the Ghana trip that you're all going to go to, please actually in the description box, I'm sorry, in the comment box, just leave a question and Sadia will be happy to answer it. Your dream is already your reality. That just touched me. You got it? Had me some, that's right, Gata Mofongo yesterday in El Bronx with shrimp. Come on, girl. Hope you loved it. Jackie, how are you? Hey, Abby. Abby, thank you for the donation. Thank you for being a Patreon member. I love you. too. You are right. Your dream is a reality. It's already. I agree, Sadia. Touch me too. Ashe. Gorgeous nails. Thank you. Hey, travel lady. Good evening. I haven't gotten around to donate, but I will get it done. Thank you, Candy. Hey, views. I'm certainly getting my passport. Get it together, y'all. I said I was getting my passport at the end of the year, but I think it will get sooner. Get it sooner. Get it right now. What is mofungo? I don't know kata, but I know mofungo is, it's a combination of a whole bunch of stuff, and some plantains is definitely in there, or plantanos. Hey, Fuchsia, you are very welcome. Yes, thank you. Y'all, I'm not trying to tell you not to go. If your dream is to learn a language, learn that language. You can do it. But if you sitting there waiting to go somewhere because you don't know the language, you don't understand what you have to offer. And you're not going there thinking that you have nothing. I'm doing this video to say you think you don't have anything. Sometimes I think we exoticize, or we kind of like, put some other culture or language up on like this kind of pedestal that some of us feel like maybe we'll never reach, or we can't do something because we don't have it. All I'm trying to say to you is that as much as you want to learn that language, somebody in the world want to learn yours. And all I'm saying to you is value that which you already walk in the door with. That's what you would tell your daughter. Value what you got. It is equal to anything else that somebody else has. And you stopping yourself from doing stuff just because you don't know that language, don't do that. Like, all I'm saying is don't do that. I walk through the Dominican Republic in the way, I'm not scared. I know I don't know. Like, I don't do that thing. Before I would try to talk like I did, and then they'd be like, yeah, come on, girl, get it out. They don't say that, so now I'll be like, no hablo español, English solamente. I don't ask them, do they speak English? I don't, but we could work it out. And that's what we do. I got my little Spanish words. They might have a little more English words, or they be having it, like they throw it in there and they be smiling because they said that English word. Do you understand how happy I made them? I made them happy. Sometimes you in the world to make somebody else happy. Sometimes you in the world to big somebody else up. I'm just trying to tell you, you got a lot. Just walk out the door and know that when you walk out the door, you got a lot. Stop doing that to yourselves. I don't do it. I'm not saying I just don't play games with people. I don't play games with myself. Well, maybe I do, but I don't play games with people like that. I mean, they know, I know, I know, like we know. So let's just know, and let's just have a good time from there. And then we have a great time, and let's get really good. Like I said, maybe one day I will really sit down and be real serious about this Spanish thing. But right now, it's not the biggest priority. My priority is being seen. My priority is being black and loving my black skin and walking through this country with my head held high, but also giving what I got, because I got English. I can give you that. And see, I remember with Jesus, he didn't know black. I said, yeah, okay, but black American terms, God don't like ugly. What that mean? God, that's a black American proverb. And what it means is the black of the berry, the sweet of the juice. Oh, what does that mean? That's a black American proverb. Certain things like the bad hair. I said, yeah, we say, but it's not cool. You wouldn't say that in certain class. You wouldn't say that in if you cared or love yourself. I was teaching, and that was important. That's what he wanted. He wanted what I had. I can't teach him about Spanish. I can't teach him about Latin American culture. I can only teach him about my culture. And that is value. People surround you when you talk about what you do and who you are and where you come from. They be like, oh yeah, they know Spanish, they know Latin America, they don't know you. They don't know black American history, they don't know black American sayings. You better know who you are. You better be proud of yourself. I taught him a lot about black American people and sayings, and he said that he always wanted to know black American culture, fascinated by it. Did you know that? Did you know that a lot of the world is fascinated, not just by American culture, but black American culture? And I know you already know that. I'm not really pointing your face, but you already know that. You better come with who you are. You better be who you are, and you better not let nothing stop you. So if you're not going to a country because you feel like you don't know the language, I would say go anyway. Because like sister girl that's in Colombia, she's gonna learn the language because, like she said, ain't nobody speaking English. Don't get me wrong here too, sis. Ain't nobody really speaking English here either. When you meet people, but I'm not saying it's like the majority language. There's not, but obviously I'm here. Obviously I'm getting by. and it feels good. It feels good. I love it. I mean, sometimes yeah, it's frustrating. Like somebody will come knock on the door, and I can say my 5 words, and then they don't know, and then I don't know, and then we just be trying to figure it out, and I'll be like, "Ooh, somebody gonna have to learn the language here." Like I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like that situation does occur, but I don't know. Like today, we were in a real Dominican hair salon was here. The Dominican blogs is serious. That's a lot of work, ladies. But I hear you. It's a whole bunch of work. And anyway, do nails and hair, and it was really legit. But I felt just as home. They were speaking Spanish. I didn't know what they were saying. I knew some words here and there. I was speaking English to my daughter, and we was laughing and having fun. I knew what they felt. They knew what I felt. We was who girl and did it die, and it was like yeah, we was smiling at each other. I had a good time. Like I didn't even need to speak the language. What I'm trying to tell y'all is the connection is deeper than the language. The connection and the reason you're there is deeper than the language. There was really no language. I forget that we're not speaking the same language. I don't even think to my, I can't explain it. There's a comfort that even me and Marlene, she speaks way more English now because my daughter, myself, and the other person is here. And she always told me she wanted to learn English. Now she learns it just by being around it. There's a connection and you're missing out on it. This woman is mostly a Spanish speaker, yet why am I at her house? I'm trying to tell y'all blocking your blessings. If you don't believe me, so stop playing games and go to the link and go to this Ghana thing, and we're gonna come. I'll come back on Monday, and we're gonna manifest the trip for you, and we're gonna do this. Do you believe that you can do? Do you believe you have value? So many of us as conscious Black people, we take so much away from our African American experience. I really don't know why we do that. I don't know why we would disrespect all those that came before us. We have such a rich and beautiful culture, and our language, English, is actually part of it. Because what Black people do with English, don't nobody else in the world do, can't do what we do to English. I mean, I'm gonna give it to, I'm gonna say Haitian Creole or Patois in Jamaica. We do it too. We are dope. That's English. That's a Black American term, and don't let nobody tell. We dope. We lit. We created all that, and it's a beautiful thing. And other people want to know about it. So I would ask you to step into your own culture and be proud of that before you start going crazy over somebody else's. Step into that. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of where you come from and represent that. And I bet you'll have an easier time probably even learning somebody else's language. I said what I said. Take it or leave it. I love you, ladies. Okay, let me see some more. I just wanted to help y'all a little bit because I feel like we're going to watch these travel vloggers who I actually love and they're giving you valuable information, but I think we need to have another take on this. Okay, so View says, I'm certainly getting my, okay, passport, okay, yes, okay, hey, yes. Lisa, will this be the only Ghana trip you ladies will be planning? I don't know. Sadia, if I asked Sadia, is this going to be our only Ghana trip? I don't know, but I think, you know what, Miss Jackie? You going on this one. I already see you on it. So she told you, Candy said, so Kata Mofongo is mashed green plantains, right? The dish was called kata mofongo, I guess, because they had it with shrimp sauce. So there you go. Thank you. Hey, Melanin Rich. I'm so happy for you, sis. Such a beautiful inspiration. Thank you. Can you make it without shrimp sauce? I'm a little selfish. I love it. See, Jackie, I like how you're getting into it. Jackie, you about to go to Ghana, girl. Don't be asking about next time. You don't ask about the dish now. You got, well, at least come to the DR so you can have the food. I like where you going. Sorry if I leave in pieces. You are so right. Value what you already have. Amen. Yes. I have a lot because I have myself and I am. Yes. Views. Candy says, oh, yes, they do different sauces. The mofongo is just the plantains, kind of like a side like rice or mashed potatoes or mac and cheese. There you go. Greetings. Hey, greetings, RS. We have to let them know the media lies aren't true. Got to represent that. I hope all is well. All is beautiful. Thank you. Jackie says, you are so right. When I was working with a lot of people from other countries, they always listen when we were talking about the things that we do here. Absolutely. Hello. Hey, Johnny. I'm having a good day. Thank you. RS says, I've traveled the world and everything she says is true. Oh, Ashe, thank you. Crime is everywhere, but so is love. Come on. Many new friendships waiting to embrace you. Yes. Blacks need to be more open and know that the ancestors will have your back, sister. You said it better than I could. Hey, G Light says, agreed, sister. Thank you. I just got back in the States and would love to attend, so I have to get my funds in order. Honey, come on my Monday and Wednesday, 7 p.m. on this channel, and we're going to make sure you get there. I'm telling you, if you want it, you got it. Hey, Chanel. Hola. I love your beautiful spirit. Thank you, RS. Sean, this my girl, the artist. Evening, Lisa and all. I feel so emotional because my mom traveled to Ghana and other African countries. She passed without me getting to join her on one. Oh, Cardian ladies. Oh, we love you. But you know what? Her spirit is still there and with you, and you're going to go and you're going to make that right, and you're going to do some real spiritual healing things to make sure she's lifted, and that feeling you feel of kind of like sadness can go. I'm going to help you, okay? Jackie says, yes, we did, and everyone wants to copy us too. Come on, Lisa. We African Americans are dope. Hey, yes. Hello, Felicia. Sadia says, there will be another retreat in March 2020 in Ghana. Says, there you go. So you got, if you okay, y'all, you got 2020, you got 2019. Which one you going to choose? 2019? Yes. RS says, thanks. Thank you, Sadia. Views, her manifestation sessions are the real deal. It's more than worth the time. Thank you, darling. You can do it. Y'all can do it. Just love yourself and know yourself, but bring that culture. Like, I am so proud to talk about my culture. Like, I was talking to my daughter. My daughter was all low. Like, my daughter was trying to say C. And so I said, girl, they already know. Stop it. Come on, let's talk. Girl, I just, like, I'm just so mean. Like, I've never been so mean in my life because I love me. And so another thing, too, I want to share this with y'all. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. And a lot of you, as Black Americans, I know you can relate to this. So you know how, so the young boy came, like I said, he's a student now at the house. He's 18 years old, but he's Black, right? So you know what? Like, we be doing our thing. We like, yes, what? Go ahead. We be doing Black people, Black American stuff. Because like anywhere you go, as much as you think, oh my God, I love the culture, and you do where you are, and I love the language, you see another Black American and see how your butt be like, what? What's up? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, you get excited because you start realizing, oh my God, my culture is rich, and like I'm missing it. Like, Black people communicate, Black Americans communicate without words. We don't even need words, y'all. I see you. What's up? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Yeah. That's what we do. And it's a language, y'all, and it's beautiful. And so he told my daughter, like, I was so scared, I'm young and I'm scared, and I came here, and it was so nice that when I come, I'm welcomed by African Americans. We be doing things on the side, and sometimes Marlene be like, okay, y'all, that's enough, only in Espanol, and she's right, but it's our thing, and it's a connection, and that's why I'm talking about it. Like, you can go all over the world, watch you see another Black American, you're going to act the fool. You're going to be like, what am I doing? Like, why am I not speaking Spanish right now? Because you don't have to, because you don't got a connection to your people. Culture is beautiful, but you have one too. Bring that with you. So we having a good time, and we having so much fun, and I'm just really loving it. He's like my son, and I just love the whole thing. And I just want to share that with y'all. I just think I love y'all, and I hear y'all, but I don't know if y'all hear me. You have a culture, and other people want to know about that too. So when you walk into a situation, remember who you are, and be that, and be the greatest part of that. People don't know about Black Americans. They know what they see on television. They don't know that you have sayings, and you have proverbs, and you have customs. They don't know that. You don't even know that till you explain to them why that wasn't cool. Why that's not cool what you just said or what you did, or you explain to, well, because they like to say, well, in my culture, that's what Jesus like to say all the time, in my culture. So I say, well, in my culture, yes, baby, I got one too. Despite what you heard, I got one too. And I didn't know, like, I'll be saying things, or things we say, or customs, or ways we did, or, making something out of nothing, or, closed mouths don't get fed. Yo, that's all of us. We say that. What that mean? Closed mouths don't get fed. Because Black people talking proverbs. See, our great-grandmothers and great-grandmothers and great-great-grandmothers and even our grandmothers, you thought they was talking in Black vernacular. You thought they were talking in maybe Christian kind of vernacular. You thought they were talking in, Black vernacular in a sense, but they were talking in proverbs. Those are proverbs. God don't like ugly. Figure that one out. Okay? Closed mouths don't get fed. Figure that one out. Ponder on that one. I like to tell Jesus, I said, ponder on that one. And I shut the door. Go think about that. Come back when you figure out what that should mean. Okay? I'm sorry, I don't curse no more. But I'm just trying to get you excited about your own culture. So that when you're gonna be, I promise you, when you respect your own culture and you get excited about your own culture, doors will open up for you. You're gonna be going to Ghana in 2019 with me. We're gonna do our thing. It's gonna be beautiful. And I think you need to do it. So I said my piece and I'm gonna go now because it's almost an hour. Okay, so who we got? Who we got on this thing today? Thank you. Hey, Divine Arisha. Greetings, Queens. Love your message last night. Last night, I've been traveling now for 3 years, and you spoke all about my life for the last 3 years. Oh, yes, Divine Arisha. And I love your name. Muchas gracias. Your lives not showing up on the time. Really miss you, live lady. You too. Oh, I don't like that, the Angela. Hey, son, Angel. Hey, Lisa. I just got here in the live. Glad I caught. I'm so glad. Kenny says, facts. Jackie says, I am working to get in shape to be more mobile and be able to enjoy the trip. That's right. Thank you, Sadiq, for answering my question. That's a good point. Sonny says, I remember feeling like that when I lived in Singapore, when us African Americans would see each other. Woo, we light up, turn up, laugh out loud. That's really, so come on, isn't it? Sadia says, you're welcome, Jacqueline. Abby says, I hear you, Lisa. I love my culture and Puerto Rican people. Come on, girl, represent it. That's what I want when I see you. Represent you. Really? Is that what? That's what they, go ahead, girl. How I say that again? Let me repeat that, And I'm black too, so that's even better. Come on, girl. How many multicultural in one, okay? Son says there are many sayings and customs in our culture. True, yes. What time will you be on Monday? 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Miss Jackie, and I would love to have you there. It's going to be fun on top of everything else. When you love yourself and you love your culture, you actually bring more to the exchange that you have with others. They don't want a carbon copy of you. Remember I tell you in the beginning, they used to be like, now you're a Dominican woman, and now you're going to be a Dominican woman, and now you're going to, I'm like, I'm never going to be a Dominican woman, and I don't have a problem with that. I appreciate Dominican women. They are gorgeous. They are fun. They loud because they black folks too. The ones I see and they like us, somewhat similarities, I sit back and let them be them, and then I be me, and guess what? It's kind of the same. Me not being a carbon copy of them and me being me, we actually find we have more in common because we're being natural. And it's a beautiful thing. And it's not to say that if you speak their language, you're not being natural. You are. But can you imagine if you didn't and you still can still communicate? God is good. The divine is good. The goddess is good. The Most High is good. Everything is put into you right now to have everything you ever wanted. I will never be afraid to travel to anywhere in the world anymore because I don't know the language. I'm coming in, and we gonna do this together. So I love you, Queens. I'm gonna go now because you see I'm sweating. Okay, so yes, okay. Enjoy and keep things bright, sis. You are encouragement. Thank you, RS. Angela says we can give a look and clap. Come on with laugh, and we speak it in our culture. Angela, this is what I'm trying to tell you. You get it. Jackie says, and Jackie too. Yep. If you see one of us in another country, you say to your partner, "Let me pull your coat." Come on, girl. Did you just? She just. That's enough. Let me pull your coat. I remember saying that to him. So he's like, "Pull my." I don't have a coat. I was like, "Yeah, let me sit down. Ponder on this." I got another one for you. They will know you are trying to warn them something. That's right. Yes, we do talk in sayings. Hey, honey, it's Proverbs. It's the African in us. I am tracing the cultural retention of Africans in the diaspora. And guess what, Black American? We are in the diaspora. And you are absolutely right. We wanted someone. Let me pull your coat tail. That's right, or your coat or your coattail. That's exactly right. We're speaking, we're communicating, and we do it all of the time. And it's really, what did that comes from? African proverbs. That's what we're still doing. And that's why I think it's so important that we bring that. I'm not going to go around the world and learn about the cultural intentions of Africa throughout the diaspora and not talk about Black Americans. I mean, we have a culture. And so many people, there's Black Americans that don't think we have culture. So this is going to be some profound work, and I would really like you, please donate and help me out. This is but I realized this. I didn't realize before. I was trying. I was like, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. I was like, nah, I can't do it. I love bachata. I love merengue. I love salsa. But I'm gonna put that at, but it's I'm gonna break down it and I'm gonna show you how it's African still because that's in me. That's in me. I love it. So yes, fire, fire, fire. We are the same people. The language and some cultural things separate us. That's it. You're same people. I was in a Dominican shop today. I was with my sisters. It was on like how everybody was good. We was laughing. We was having, and I ain't know nothing they was saying, and they dang sure ain't know what I was saying either. Why was we connecting? Why was we laughing? Why was it like my aunties was in there, my little sister was in there, my daughter was in there? Why was that happening? Who was that about? Africa. The root is the same. The tree may bear some different looking fruit, but the root is the same. You got to know. That's all I want to tell you. Yes, I love that RS. Hey, Dia Mula. Hey, Lisa. How I love you too. Laugh out loud, says Beverly. Yes, spiritual connection. Absolutely. Africa's real, y'all. Africa's real. Dominican Republic, it shows me so much Africa. Like, I'm home, y'all. If you ask me today, how do you like the Dominican Republic? I love it. I love it. And that is just the truth. And I can't wait to see more of it. I feel normal. I get on the bus now, and people be like, in a minute, everybody, I'm telling you, I love it. I was laughing because when I was leaving Puerto Plata, like when you get to a bus stop, like some major bus stop, there's like taxi drivers, carro publicos, or mostly motoconchos, and they'll be like, they're trying to call you, like, so they can get your attention, so you can get in there on their motoconcho, and they'd be like, so when I was in Puerto Plata, it was like, Morena, Morena, that was me, like, I didn't know, I said, oh, that would be me, oh, that's me, okay, or you got in the bus, and like, the guy was trying to figure out who tickets was the right ticket for people, so he was like, Morena, Morena, come on, you can come sit here, I was like, oh, that's me, like, I'm a Morena, but when I got to Jarabacoa, I was negra. It's like negra, negra. That would be you. It's just in case they call you negra, you don't know. It's you. It's you. Like I love it. I'm morena. I'm negra. And I say all that to say is if you don't think you know who you are, they gonna call you who you are. I love it. If you didn't think you was black, they gonna be like negra or morena most. I was surprised, but in Jarabacoa, I think I was really negra here because, like I said, it's a little lighter in the complexion here. So I think that I went from morena to negra, and it was all good because like that's what I am, and that's cool. Let's do this. It's just beautiful, y'all. It's really beautiful. I'm really having a good time. And if this is what it's like in República Dominicana, I could imagine in Colombia. I could imagine in everywhere I go. I told you when I went to Trinidad, they called me the black woman that's speaking. Be quiet, y'all. What the queen got to say? What the African? They said, what the African woman got to say? I'm trying to tell you, I think it's easier to be African when you travel because that's what people see. It's funny that people say, oh, Dominicans don't see color, but every time they address you, they call you, okay, if Dominicans don't see color, I have never not been dressed as morena. I've seen other black women go to restaurants and they be like, morena. They specifically talking about the black girl. Morena, negra, da da da. Even man, Moreno, when they don't know your name, Moreno, Moreno. That was Jesus. They was calling. I said, oh, that would be him, Moreno, Moreno, Moreno. They don't see color, but that's how they address you, and I don't have no problem with it. Like I love it. Everybody, nigga, like, oh yeah, I'm a Moreno. That's what they talking. They talking to me. It's beautiful, y'all. It's beautiful. I love it. I know I'm supposed to be here talking bad about it because I guess that's what the news media would like me to do, but I can't. If I did find something that I would tell you, but I still love it. I still love it, and I want you to love it too. So one day I'll learn Spanish. Today ain't the day, and I'm okay. And that's all I'm saying. I want to respect the culture. I love the culture. And I feel like one of the best ways for me right now to respect the culture is to know that I am not of it. I am connected to it, but I am not of it. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Love you, ladies. Please consider donating. Join the Patreon in the description box. You can go to, if you go to my YouTube channel, you go to the right-hand top corner. You can click on that little red button, or you can go into the description box and you can get a link. My PayPal works. Thank you, Lulu and everybody. I'm going to tell you, all the PayPal people, y'all, I'm going to write you something special. Cash App, if you're feeling cashy like that and you need to, please donate so I can trace our history throughout the diaspora. Because why would I do it? What is my objective? To say that we really are African and we should be so proud that we have more in common than we have separate. That's what I see. I'm so comfortable in the DR because people is brown and black, beautiful people all over the place. And like I said, I'm in Hautabacoa, they brown too. There's some blacks too, there's some people Haitians up here as well, but there's black Dominicans as well. And but they treat you good, like they're nice, and I like them, and I love going to the different places. Samana was home. Samana was like my final resting place. If it can't be Africa, I'll take Samana. Do you know what I'm saying? Santo Domingo was raw. Like Santo Domingo shocked me with the blackness. Like I just it was like the chocolate of the chocolate people. But being as the whole island was one time called Santo Domingo, I kind of understand it. And it's the oldest city? The oldest city in the Americas is Santo Domingo. Santo Domingo blew my mind. Like that was mind blowing right there. And yeah, I love it. And Santiago's hip. Santiago's cafes and restaurants and city vibe, and they got everything. They got everything. So, and Hautabacoa is, if you stay up past 9, you might not want to live in Hautabacoa. That's all I'm gonna say. But it's very beautiful and it's very tranquil and it's very spiritual and you can really get with your soul in Hautabacoa. So I love it all. Okay, I'm going. I know you had enough. I know you had enough of me. Okay, so spiritual connection. Yes, I'll say ours is rolling. You better say it. They sure will. Yes, Rice is dear. Thanks for sharing today, hon. Have a blissful journey. Peace until next upload. You too, Queen. Love you too, sis. Thank you, Candy. What's the PayPal? You know what, Candy? It's going to be right in the description box, and you just click on the link, and it'll take you right there. Is it the old Blackberry Beauty? I think it's the Blackberry Beauty at gmail.com. But let me just get you to the link. Click the link. It'll be a lot easier. And thank you so much. And I'll make sure I know that for the next time you ask me. You are right. We learned morena in Spanish class. It means brunette, but it's also could refer to a dark-skinned person. Actually, cool. And that's the thing. Like my Spanish, I want to just say that because that was about like the real life Spanish, and then like kind of what you learn in school. My teacher too, she told me, no, morena just means brunette. Morena means a dark woman. No, it don't here. No, it don't. Nope, nope, nope. Here, it means they referring to your color. And maybe if they referring to your hair, I never seen it. I ain't seen no lighter skin or white woman be called morena. I ain't never seen it with dark. I ain't seen it. Like maybe it exists. I can't say I've been here forever, but it's beautiful, isn't it? It's a black girl, and negra is definitely a black girl. You know what I'm saying? Or a black woman, and they do it. I've seen what Jesus. Somebody moreno. Jesus was bald-headed. He ain't got no head. Moreno. They talking about the black one. You, the black guy, the black one. You, Moreno. I see it. It's color. It's color. But I like that. That's what I say. It's so interesting. Like things you learn in school and then you live in the country and you go, no, they know what they talking about. They talking about the black girl over there. And it's okay. I love it. I love it. I actually get really complimented when they call me Morena. I don't know. It's like, I'll be like, yes, that's me. I'm a morena. I love it. I be like, they talking to me, y'all. They talking to me. All right, y'all. To us Puerto Ricans, right, to us Puerto Ricans, morena mostly refers to black Americans. That's interesting. To the Puerto Ricans. In the Dominican, I noticed that they call, because we were in like a restaurant and there was clearly a dark-skinned girl, black girl, and it was like, and everybody said morena. They were specifically talking to her. Or anybody, they call, like I said, when the Jesus, they'll call him moreno. Oh, they call each other moreno. Or sometimes they call each other negro. I hear them say too, hey, negro, oh, me negro. Like, yeah, you know what, me negro. I heard that a lot too. So here it's definitely referring to the complexion because they'll call you other things too, I guess, when you're not that dark. But yeah, it's a beautiful thing. So, but thank you for that. That's crazy. Yes, it's okay. I like it. It's okay. I think it keeps it real without them. It's like people think they don't, Dominicans don't want to admit they're black. But they use terms to help you understand who you are. Because I'm telling you, when I was on the bus, he's like, Mariana. No, he did not know. That man was speaking Spanish to me from up there. I did. I said, oh, God, when am I going to let him know? I don't know what he talking about. Like, what am I going to tell him? No, no hablo español. And I hate it. You know what? You hate to be that black American that sit there. Because I'm telling you what my experience has been. They gonna talk Spanish first to you. Why would you not? You taking the bus where the locals take. You know what I'm saying? You eating where the locals eat. Like they gonna first talk Spanish, and then they gonna look at you because you're gonna look at them with that blank stare because you only heard three words like claro, claro que sí, claro, 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 claro. I don't be claro. I'll be like no claro. Like I'm not clear. I don't know what you're saying. But like you they gonna know. Cause that's why I don't play the game with them. I'll be like, wow, they done went real far now. I don't stop that. Hi, how are you? And they going there. They was like, oh, matter of fact, cause he said, Moreno, sit there. So I said, Moreno, sit. So I sat in the seat that he had for me, cause I was trying to play it off like, I know what he said. He talking to me. Cause I was like, Morena, Morena. He could say, Morena, Morena, come sit here, Morena, like in Spanish. And I kind of looked around and it's like, that's you. Yeah, you. Oh, me, Morena. Okay, yeah. Then I sit down, this other man, and he just turned around to me. He's like, I was like, no, bless my God, I'm sorry. He looked at me, he's like, this how he looked at me too. He's like, oh. He was confused. That's how I when I say no, I'm like, was she playing with us or not? Why is she playing? So I think that if you're in certain places or going, like there's certain places that you probably as a tourist would not be, they're going to assume that you're Dominican as well. And yeah, there you go. Okay, and you should see when the Haitians talk Creole to me, they look at me like, why is she playing games with us? She know. Then they look a little closer, be like, oh, okay, she not Haitian. So yeah, you throw them off a little bit, but it's still fun. So all right, y'all. I love it. Spanish people from Mass call us Morena when they came to my town. I got you views. Beverly, hey Beverly, do they say claro? Claro. I know claro like the back of my hand. Like claro. I laugh because I love the way they say claro, 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 claro. Like a claro, of course. Claro, claro, claro que sí. Claro, claro que sí. Claro. Yeah, claro. Claro's probably my most like favorite word because they say and también, 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 también. Yeah. I got some words. Like I know they main words, and I know if you know those, you know you. They look at you every time I say Clyde or Clyde. I can see they be like, yes, yes. Like, they love it. I be like, yeah, I know that one because you say it all the time. It's probably the most used word, and they probably don't even know that they use it a lot. But of course, you're always gonna say, of course, sure, of course, Claro, Claro, can see. Okay, I'm finished with the Claro. Okay, I love Spanish. Exactly. He said that the Spanish language is very expressive, and words in different Spanish-speaking countries will use the word. That's just true. He's teaching you right. They're gonna use it differently. They're gonna use it differently. I remember somebody said to me, no, in Dominican Republic, they don't even use negra a lot. And this is a Dominican, and but a Dominican American. I said, oh, okay, that's cool, that's cool. Or even I remember kind of Jesus said that sometimes it kind of was kind of like almost an insult, but it's kind of now different now. Like they're using negra as well. So excuse me, culture changes and people change and young people change and embracing who you are is changing as well. Because like I said before, if people can say, oh, Dominicans don't think they're black, but I get them all the time to be like, of course, claro que sí. Like, of course I'm black. Like, why are you asking me some stupid ass questions? Like, okay, why are you asking me some stupid black question? You know what I am. So I think when you walk in your pride, they will walk in theirs. That is my word of the day. I love you very much. I'll see you ladies on Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because we about to manifest this trip to Ghana. And I don't know Twee, and I don't know the other one. I don't know it. I'm going to learn something when I get there, and I'm going to feel so good to be learning that language, but that's not going to stop me from going. Come to Ghana and come with me and Sadia, because we about to turn it up. Oh, and it's Leo season. I'm so excited about Leo season. I'll do a little video tomorrow on the value of Leo season for all of us. Have a good night, ladies. Thank you for laughing with me this Friday night. And my Miss Calamars is giving love. And again, check the description box for anything you might need. Candy, the direct link to the PayPal donation is there. And PayPal is great. I totally prefer it, and I prefer Patreon is great too. PayPal's work it out, y'all. Love you. What's up? What's up? What's up? That's us too. Love you, ladies. Have a beautiful day. This is Lisa Marie of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy and Ancient African Wisdom for the Mind and Sister. And I hope laughter. Claro, claro que sí. Peace and blessings.